Alright, everybody. Welcome to another Juggernaut cheese video. This wasn't intentional, but I was working on getting another mission done and just so happened to run into this. But I wanted to do this video because I wanted to show how awesome the Desert Eagle is, my one and only Deagle. I mentioned this in a couple of other videos. This had a spotlight in the rescue mission, and I explained why it was so helpful to have in that mission. But it's just a good gun all around. I mean, it's excellent. So I wanted to kind of showcase that for everyone here. It's really something that I like to use for quiet missions to move around stealthily. And I don't like engaging large groups like this, but in this case it's not really much of a choice, because if you'll notice, I'm right next to the weapons case area, which of course means I'm near the Juggernaut. That's actually what I was going for, was the Juggernaut. I was hoping to get some better weapons while I was in the map, so I just egg-filled with the Deagle, hoping to find a good sniper rifle or something. I hadn't found one yet, so my thought was grab a stronghold keycard, go grab a stronghold. This one conveniently is right next to the weapons case location, but when I got here I realized there's a lot of bots. Warzone being Warzone, it's just like a never-ending stream, and it took me quite a while to move through this, but I wanted to show it because this just kind of exemplifies why I love the Deagle so much. These guys are running around in full tier 3 plate armor. They got automatic weapons, shotguns, they're throwing grenades, all that stuff. And here I am holed up in a little shed. I'm using the doors to my advantage here to try and pick them off one by one, re-upping my plate as needed. And you'll notice what I'm doing, for those of you who aren't aware that you can do this, you can actually peek doors. So if you are aiming when you go to open a door, instead of just saying open, it'll say peek, and it'll crack it just slightly. And one of the cool things you can do with this is, once it's cracked slightly, if you push into it, it opens it a little bit more. So with a double door like this, it's really handy because I can just push the left door open a tad, like I've done here, and use it as basically a slot with which to shoot through. Makes it a lot easier for me to take enemies out without other enemies seeing me at the same time. But here we are, just picking off NPCs one little bit at a time. You will notice that there is some fall off damage for the Deagle. Not meant to be, sniping enemies from across the building with it or any of that. So you kind of got to get good shot placement if they're farther away. But if they are up close, if they get near you, 2 shots to the body will take them out. 3 shots if you're not being careful about it and you pop their helmet first and then you get 2 body shots. Like, it just aim for center mass with this gun and you'll take them out. I got knocked down here by a sneaky sneakerton. Took advantage of the fact that I wasn't paying attention to my 6, so that was my own fault. But I rushed back in here. We're gonna close the door, set down, get our health back. We're gonna peek the door again, and we're gonna continue. And again, I've mentioned this in some other videos. I know this might seem tedious, but you got to remember, I'm running this solo. I don't have teammates to help me out, no one to get on the top of the building across the way and snipe them while I've got their attention or any of that. It's just me. If I go down, I'm done. And unfortunately, because I've gotten into a whole bunch of other fights before this, I've already burned through the 1 revive pistol I managed to find. I haven't found a single self-revive, so this is all me. But this Deagle is just doing absolute work, just burning through them. And because it takes so few rounds, and you still have a 150 round backup supply, you can keep doing this for a long time. And pistol ammo is so plentiful in the game. I've never gotten even close to running out of ammo for the Deagle. So it's a workhorse. I've got it run for silence, for suppressed fire, but you could have a muzzle on it that gives you reduced recoil. I've got the trigger that increases my accuracy and lowers my recoil, but it slows down the weapon shots. So I can't fire quite as fast as some others would, but I'm way more accurate, which is what lets me get those longer distance shots. And I'm okay with that because it already packs a major punch. I can usually take them out before they shoot me anyway. Now I'm looking here to see how I can get through, canceling the contract I had. I had picked up a nuclear material quest earlier because I was considering doing that to see if I could get some weapons, but that's where I ran into another big group of NPCs and lost my revive pistol, so I said, forget that noise, I'm going to grab a stronghold. Doesn't seem like it was much better of an idea, but here we are. So I'm just abandoning that so I can see quests again, just in case I need one. And I'm going to continue to try thinning these guys out. It sounds like I've about got most of them. Maybe it's like the one or two left that are just pestering me, so we're going to see if we can take a look here and see what's going on. Well, there's another grenade. I'm going to hold back, cool back down. Alright, health's back. Let's peek out a little bit, see if we can get eyes on who's trying to unalive us. Right, there was one. There's two. And let's check our back end. Yep, and there's another sneaky sneakerton. We got him this time. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. So we took care of that. I'm going to check for some plates because I desperately need them. There we go. And look, more pistol ammo. I'm right back up to max. No problems. Easy stuff. See if they got any good weapons I can take as secondaries. No, not really. Alright, we're going to try and get the stronghold anyway, so hopefully we'll get a much better weapon. There's some more coming on the way, so I really need to get inside this building before I get owned again and I get pushed back through, so we're gonna get in here. This is another chance to show how great the Deagle is, because of course, you know, a lot of times there are tagged me right on there. If this had been Halo with a plasma grenade, that would have been it for me. Got these shielders here, and they could be a problem if they're coming after you, but you just saw that Deagle, 2 rounds to that hand firing the pistol, done. You could shoot through the feet too if you could see him, but he was covering that pretty well, so just take out that hand, no problem. Now, I'm kind of nervous because I want to get in here really bad, but I also don't want to get shot in the face, so a little panicked here. Alright, he pushed through. It means there's one left up there. Let's get this done. I need in. I'm going to get my plate. I'm going to push. There it is. There comes another shielder. Alright, I'm going to throw a stun this time. See if I can... Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to climb. Let me out. Let me out. Alright. Let's take this guy out. There we go. Perfect. Close that door. And let's clear the room. Ooh, that's a gun. There we got the guy here. Let's take them out. Done. What is that? Oh, 3 plate. Yes, please and thank you. Alright, and we're going to swap out for this bad boy. Okay. Now we've got some good guns. Not the sniper rifle I was looking for, but this will do the trick, I guess. We'll see how it goes. As in the other Juggernaut cheese video, you really want something long range if you're going to pull the cheese off the way I normally do it, but we'll try and improvise here, see what we can get. Need to make sure this room is clear. Man, they really want in here. Plug back up. Oh, there's a guy below me. Not today. Alright, he's out. Who else we got left? Oh, hello. Oh, reload. That's the one thing about my Deagle loadout is I haven't expanded the clip at all, so I gotta keep reloading often. But I've already got so many other attachments on it, and I am running the armor-piercing rounds, which is one of the reasons why I can put them down so fast. It does increase the recoil, but you could tune it actually to reduce that recoil so that you get all the benefits of the armor pin, but you minimize the downsides of the recoil. But again, of course, you're using it on a Deagle. It's a close range weapon anyway. Your recoil shouldn't be so severe that you're having a problem staying on target. And the great thing about the Deagle is wherever you hit them, it's going to cause major damage. So it's a great weapon to have armor-piercing rounds on. So just looking around here, making sure there's nothing else I can get, collecting some ammo, resetting myself, and unfortunately we're going to be here for a little bit longer, just like in the last area, because as you could probably see on the map, or maybe you couldn't, we are surrounded. There's like 6 vehicles out there. Choppers have already dropped off more people. There's probably about 2 dozen NPCs out there. I mean, there's a bunch. So I'm just going to start blowing them away. And again, I'm using this in the reverse, which I've never actually done before, but this turned out really well. In a previous video, I was showing you that if you're going to come up on a rescue mission, building, or a stronghold like this, if there are windows that you can see through, take that opportunity to clear out some of the enemies that you can see through the window before you open the door, because they're not going to fire back at you, or at least not effectively, and you can take them out before you even breach, which makes things way better, especially if you've got that one pesky quest where you got to clear 3 strongholds in under 15 seconds. Invaluable for that. But now I'm using it in reverse. I'm using it to clear out enemies while in the safety of a stronghold. And something I should point out, you might be wondering, well, why are those people out there but they're not pushing in? Why aren't they opening the doors and coming in? Great thing about being in a stronghold, the only door that's unlocked is the door I came through, which is on the 2nd floor. Now, they could get to it, but for some reason they're not doing that, and all the doors on the bottom floor are locked. So I'm using that to my definite advantage. I'm just clearing them out from relative safety. They'll keep trying to throw grenades, and they might bust open the door up here a couple times, but I'll just go back and close it and move on about my day. But this keeps me pretty safe. So now I can just whittle away. And as you notice, my pistol ammo is still going strong because I've got plenty of it. So we just get at them. This continues for a while, but again, it's a great chance to show Deagle just absolutely amazing at taking out even the most well-armored enemies. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but hopefully this gives you some people some ideas on how to survive, even if there's a large group of NPCs in the area, even if they're tier 3s with a lot of armor and weaponry, lots of grenades flying, is either find yourself a building that's shielded from, high caliber bullet fire so that they don't penetrate the walls, and large enough that grenades won't hit you through the walls, and only has 1 point of entry. If you can do that, then you can control how much they push in on you, and you can usually whittle them down. It might take a while, but especially when you're solo, slow and steady wins that race every time. The reason that I've got this going on so long here is I wanted to show you what ended up happening after this. I don't think it's too much longer now, and I'll run off, but I mentioned that I was looking for the Juggernaut to get that weapons case off of him, and lo and behold, I did end up finding him. Like I said, I wasn't prepared because I didn't get to find the sniper rifle I was hoping to find to use to do my normal cheese, but it still worked out in the end. I think you'll really enjoy this, and it's a good alternative in case you find yourself coming up on a Juggernaut and not being as prepared as you'd like to be. So I think this is a point where I say I've had enough of this. I really need to get going. I opened the bottom door. Now I've got to go. I've got to get my way out, because at this point there's a door open on the ground floor. They're going to start trying to come through this if I wait too long. I don't want to let them regroup. So make sure we're clear. See, 2 body shots, done. Got that guy across the way on the stairwell. We're going to take him out, and then we're going to go right for that building because we know we cleared him. That should be open. Yep. 2nd floor, and there we go. Juggernaut nearby. So now I'm close enough. He knows I'm around, and I know he's around. Of course, right now I'm just trying to survive. No med kits, no nothing. I did not have any luck this game finding self revives, which are absolutely critical for solo players. So just gotta take it even slower. All right, let's move to the next building. Oh, gotta get in. All right, clear on that. Let's go up to the top floor. All right, get in here, see if we can get anything good. Nope. Let's close that. Anything? Nope. Alright, and nothing again. This is just not my day. We'll plate up. Move out. Now you hear this walking. I wasn't super clear what this was at first because, again, I usually approach killing the Juggernaut a very different way, which is not getting anywhere near them because they've got a minigun and tons of armor. They're There's super spongy. But I didn't realize that I was looking at the Juggernaut. And there he is! This was kind of a oh crap moment for me. So I decided to split. But I did notice right before that this building was here. So I thought, if I can get to the top of this, I'll have a good chance of being able to get a view of him without him attacking me. So I'm going to climb to the top of this. And we're going to see where he went. Alright. Right there's the building I just jumped from. That's where I saw the Juggernaut. Got a couple NPCs running around. Maybe he's already nearby. We're going to clear out some. Maybe he'll show himself. Alright. No, he's not down there. Okay. He's in the front. Nothing I can tell. Alright, see if we can pick off some more. So again, not really designed to do super long range, but you can do it. The Deagle will put some enemies down from a distance, as long as you've got the accuracy. Alright, I don't see him anywhere nearby, so he might still be in that building. We're gonna hop down and see if we can find him. I always hate going down ladders. I'm impatient. And that's what happens when you get impatient. Don't do that. Stop it. Get some help. Take it slow. I'm gonna recover my health. Now we're gonna peek out. Fortunately, I'm out of plates again, so I can't plate back up. Alright, don't see him yet. I hear him though. There he is. That draws attention. Get back in here, climb back up the ladder before he decides to open that door and fill me full of holes. Alright, but now he should be right here underneath me. And if I remember this right, he won't move anymore because again, we're far enough away. He's not going to engage, but close enough that he's kind of trying to look for us. So this is working out perfect. Let me get rid of this annoying NPC that's trying to ruin my fun. Wait for it. Oh, ouch. Alright, I'm going to recover health. Like I said, slow and steady as a solo. I always do better. Alright. Let's let some Simtex grenades on him. I hear that Simtex grenades are very effective against Juggernauts. Let's find out. Alright, that's 2 grenades. And let's try out this sweet LMG that I found in the chest. Let's see how long it takes. How many rounds does it take to take out a Juggernaut? Well, turns out, not many now. The Simtex grenades really did the trick. He's down. So there we go, folks. An easy, cheesy way to knock out a Juggernaut. And you didn't even have to be across the city like I was in the last video. So let this be a lesson to you. If you happen to run across the Juggernaut in the close quarters and you weren't expecting it, don't worry. Just go find a really tall building, and you should be okay. Let's pick up that case. Get back in here before somebody picks me off. And of course, now the time is ticking because we are on everyone's radar with this case. So I'm going to get up here and I'm going to find my exfil point and I'm going to hop out. Good luck, guys.